When it comes to heating and cooling your home, it's definitely not one size fits all. This is one of the beautiful model homes at Reverence by Pulte Homes. A lot different than my little humble abode. That's why you need people like Sean Brown from Sierra Air Conditioning and Heating. So Sean, what are you kind of looking at when you're sizing up a house?
Well, to figure out, the square footage of the home, what direction it faces, where the sun's gonna, hit the house the most,
Gotcha.
where the windows are located. That's all gonna play a factor in, how much heat's gonna be generated inside the home to figure out, what size air conditioning is needed.
Do we need different air conditioning units for upstairs and downstairs?
Depending on the house,
okay.
Just depending on the square footage, really, it comes down to it. In a house like this, where you've got, big windows and
right.
a lot of square footage, you're gonna need 2 air conditioners.
And when it has this big, huge, open kind of loft area too, how does that affect the efficiency of our unit?
The system's going to have to, still fight all this area to keep it cool and comfortable. So we're gonna have to take this into consideration. Sometimes upstairs, sometimes downstairs, whatever the layout of the home is.
And because I said it's not one size fits all, it's really important to have someone like you come out and check out our house to see how really you can customize it for best fitting our needs.
Correct, yeah, if the system's too big for the house, it's not as efficient as it can be.
Oh.
If it's too small, it's not gonna keep us cool during the summertime. But we wanna make sure it's sized right and, the perfect fit for the home and what it needs to do.
And you talked about direction. I can see that the windows right here, they're huge. The sun is all coming in. That plays a big part.
Correct, yeah. The windows on the east and west side of the house are gonna get more sun inside the home, which is gonna cause, more heat inside the home. So that's definitely a factor we're gonna take into consideration.
Making your little unit outside work harder and harder and harder, putting stress on it. You definitely don't want it to break down in the middle of summer, but when it does, we can call you.
Exactly.
What is something that we can do to kind of help you along before you even get to our house?
Changing the filters on a regular basis
okay.
is a great place to start. Keeping those filters clean helps keep, the wear and tear down on the system, so that way we can just help the system be more efficient. And cutting back the shrubs around the system as well. Keeping, on the outside unit, keeping it neat and clean around there, not keeping the pets away from it, the trees and the shrubs. All that's going to restrict airflow, which is going to make the system work harder.
And a lot of times we think about comfort when we're thinking about air conditioning and heating, but there is a lot that goes into air quality. How good is the air that you're breathing in inside your home?
Correct. Yeah, the air quality inside of a home can be anywhere from 5 to 10 times worse than outside.
Wow.
So because we're trapping everything inside the homes, because they're building the houses more efficient, they're keeping the, inside air in and the outside air out. But we're also trapping all those, the dust, the dirt, the bugs, the viruses, all that stuff inside the home. And unless we have a proper way of getting rid of it, unfortunately, it just circulates around the house.
That's right. And think about all the chemicals you use when you're cleaning, too. Those are kind of recirculating as well. Thank you so much for all those tips. I appreciate it. If you'd like more information on Sierra Air Conditioning and Heating, you can give them a call, 702-380-7013, or check them out online, sierracoolslv.com.